Getting started with BostonSight SCLERAL, an introduction to fitting your new lenses. BostonSight SCLERAL is a data-driven lens design where we've done all the heavy lifting for you. You get the benefit of our clinical and manufacturing data taken from more than 20,000 eyes and 30 years of experience treating patients with the most challenging ocular surface diseases. This data is used to design a lens that fits exceptionally well out of the box, providing you and your patients with a predictable and efficient fit and promoting long-term ocular health. BostonSight SCLERAL includes a suite of specialty smart features and comes in 2 data-driven fit kits. Our diameters range from 16 to 19 millimeters. One fit kit contains the 16, 16.5, and 17 millimeter designs, and the other fit kit contains the 18, 18.5, and 19 millimeter designs. We also have a freeform design feature called Smart 360. More than 2/3 of patients have asymmetrical scleral shape and need quad-specific lenses for the best fit. Built-in features get you and your patient to a better fit faster. As mentioned, we've done the heavy lifting for you. Using the data we gathered, we identified patterns of corneoscleral shape and built those patterns into the lenses. This includes oval optic zones and built-in quad-specific haptics to improve lens centration and provide better fitting endpoints. Potentiating your fit is the fact that you can make changes in a quadrant-specific manner and with parameter independence thanks to our spline curve technology. Altogether, you can cover all scleral shapes with BostonSight SCLERAL. Our suite of smart features are available to help you achieve even better results. We'll talk about these later. FitConnect empowers you with an all-in-one resource for designing, ordering, and tracking the shipment of your BostonSight SCLERAL lenses. FitConnect also supports practice efficiency with easy-to-print patient prescription information for FTC compliance and allows your practice staff to track shipments and manage invoices. Each FitConnect practice account requires at least one licensed practitioner to be registered to enable lens ordering. Your techs and other office staff can register for a practice staff user account, and they can track shipments and review and pay invoices. Within FitConnect, you'll customize the lens for each patient and place your lens orders. Coupled with access to our team of fitting consultants, you'll have all you need to place orders. You'll learn more about how to easily use FitConnect in another video resource. Now that we've got the foundational components outlined, let's get started fitting. The first thing you need to do is decide what diameter you're going to use. Ultimately, you know your patients best, but we have recommendations on where to start. The 16 to 17 millimeter fit kit is a great choice for pediatric patients, those with smaller HVIDs, smaller apertures, tight lids, patients with regular corneas, and patients who have difficulty handling lenses. We recommend the 18 to 19 millimeter fit kit for patients with chronic exposure, where you not only want to protect the cornea, but also the conjunctivae, patients with large HVIDs, those with compromised ocular surfaces, highly ectatic corneas, so you can distribute the weight of the lens over a large surface area, patients with compromised or fragile grafts, and those with severe dry eye. Having both fit kits in your toolbox helps you meet all of your patients' needs. Navigating the fit kit. Because BostonSight SCLERAL is a data-driven lens, it is the first lens to have anatomical shapes for the right and left eye. When you open your fit kit, you'll see right eye and left eye fitting lenses. Each fit kit contains 9 core lenses for each eye, or 3 core lenses per diameter. This makes it very simple to know where to start and know where to stay in the fit kit. Having right and left lenses also helps tremendously with efficiency. If you are fitting both eyes, for example, you have the lenses you need right away. In kits with single lenses per diameter, you might have to wait for the lens to settle on the eye, assess it, remove it, and then use it on the other eye, doubling your fitting time. Our data identified 3 general scleral shape patterns, which we used to design a fitting algorithm that does not require special calculations or numeric inputs on your part, but just a simple approach. More than 70% of patients are fit successfully with the standard scleral shape. So we recommend that, regardless of patient's condition and regardless of the diameter that you are working with, start in the center of your fit kit with the standard scleral shape. That's right, 3 out of 4 patients are successfully fit out of the box, but it is easy to begin customizing the lens if you need to. If the standard scleral shape is too tight, move to the left of your fit kit to the flat lens, which has less toricity added in the quadrants. If your standard lens is too loose, move to the right of the fit kit to the steep lens, which has more toricity added to each of the quadrants. Let's look a little closer at the numbers on the fit kit interior. All lenses are laser engraved for easy identification, which match the numbers in the fit kit. The first letter is the lens set series. You'll then see the I, R for right or L for left, followed by the diameter, 80 for 18.0, 60 for 16.0, or 85 for 18.5, and so on, followed by the lens number, 1 to 12, and the front surface eccentricity, or FSE value, either FSE1, FSE2, or FSE0. All lenses in the fit kit have an FSE of 1, except for 2 lenses for additional FSE correction. We'll talk more about FSE coming up. You will see the matching notation engraved on the physical lens too once it's complete. Here is an example of the 16 to 17 mm fit kit lenses for the right eye. As you can see, the lenses are numbered 1 through 9. Remember, these are the core fitting lenses. There are only 3 core lenses per diameter. We'll look at lenses 10 through 12 in a minute and how they come into play. But the first thing you need to do is choose your diameter. Depending on the diameter, you'll know in which row of the fit kit you'll stay. For example, if you want to fit a patient in the 17 mm lens, stay in the top row. Start in the center with the standard lens as your starting point. If this is too tight, move to the left of the set for the flat scleral shape. And if it's too loose, for example there's edge lift or you see bubbles, or it's decentering, go to the right to the steep lens. In Fit Connect, you can modify the sag as needed for each of the diameters. However, each fit kit provides 1 additional lens per diameter, lenses 10, 11, and 12, with higher sag values, where 400 more microns are added. Use these lenses only if you need to, otherwise reside in the main fitting lenses of 1 through 9. All of the lenses have a built-in FSE or front surface eccentricity value of 1, and over 90% of patients do well with that value. But if your patient is one of those that is an outlier, and the FSE1 doesn't reduce ghosting or glare, you have 2 lenses that are not meant for fitting, but only for over-refraction and aberration correction. As a general rule, if you are working with an irregular cornea patient and the FSE1 is not working, we recommend that you try FSE2 on your patient before trying the FSE0. And if you are working with a regular cornea patient and the FSE1 doesn't work, we recommend you try the FSE0 before the FSE2. You only need to notate which lens you are going to use to start the fit, lens 1 through 12, and then in Fit Connect, from the drop-down menu in your order, you will choose the FSE you are going to use if you are not using the standard one. Thus, you would choose either FSE0 or FSE2, and then the corresponding over-refraction. We've been leveraging SmartSight technology at BostonSight since the early 90s. SmartSight is the FSE values we just talked about. SmartSight gives you the ability to change the front surface eccentricity in the optic portion of the lenses for aberration correction without the need for extra equipment or education. Based on BostonSight SCLERAL's data, over 90% of patients achieve optimal vision for both quantitative and qualitative aspects of vision with the FSE1 value. For the most challenging HOAs, however, you can harness SmartSight HOA. SmartSight HOA requires a brief training and incurs an additional fee per lens. Smart channels can be used to vault anatomical obstacles, an application that you are likely familiar with, as other manufacturers may provide similar functionality such as microvaulting. However, smart channels have other powerful uses. You can design these channels in a very unique way to reduce suction and promote tear exchange, to improve physiological endpoints, especially for your ocular surface disease and compromised corneal surface patients. This will promote excellent long-term ocular health. You can add up to 4 smart channels per lens. Smart 360 is our free-form approach to fitting. This is for anyone who has access to an Oculus Pentacam with CSP software or an Eaglet Eye ESP. The benefit of free-form fitting is that once you obtain a high-quality scan, you simply push the data through Fit Connect, and from there, it goes directly to the BostonSight manufacturing lab. And you are able to obtain fitting endpoints like this from the get-go. This is an example of an 18.5 mm Smart 360 free-form lens design. Smart 360 is available in 0.5 mm steps from 16 to 19 mm diameters, so you get that additional 17.5 mm with freeform that you don't have in the Fit Kit. For step-by-step instructions and video tutorials specific to Smart 360 lens ordering, please refer to our mini guides on our website. These can be found under Practitioner Learning Center Smart 360. If you are using only Smart 360 to design your lenses, keep in mind that a Fit Kit is still highly useful for the additional FSE lenses or for patients who haven't felt a scleral lens on their eye before. Finally, BostonSight SCLERAL lenses are dotted for easy identification. 1 dot is the right eye, and 2 dots is the left eye. Each of the quadrants are identified with an engraving system of 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you need to tweak one quadrant in FitConnect, you can either flatten or steepen just by looking at the quadrant number. When you're ready to place your first order, log into your FitConnect account at fitconnect.bostonsight.org. Our team of fitting consultants are also available to assist you with assessments, troubleshooting, fit tips, and so much more. They are available by phone at 888-SCLERAL option 2, by email at fitting-support@bostonsight.org, and for one-to-one virtual meetings to assist you and answer any clinical questions you may have. For additional resources, please visit the Practitioner Learning Center at bostonsightscleral.org and/or the Resources section when logged into your FitConnect account. You are now ready to get started with BostonSight SCLERAL.